Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are discussing Multichain Staker. Multichain Staker is a pool staking platform that allows you to stake cross chains and on multiple networks. They started on the Avalanche network, then they did the Binance network, they moved on to Polygon, Phantom, and finally Harmony network is coming soon. In this video, I am going to show you my personal strategy and how I avoid risk on these platforms. And also we are going to take a deep dive into the Harmony network, which is coming soon in literally about a day and a couple hours. Depending on when you see this video, it may be less than 24 hours. But before we get into this, for all of you guys new to the channel, this is Study Crypto, where we try to do our best to simplify crypto for all investors. If you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button as it really helps us out with growth. Also, if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. And also make sure to turn those notifications on, as many of these projects are time sensitive. And in order to get value, it's important to get notified as soon as they come out, just so you can jump on them ASAP. So let's get right into it. Multi-chain staker, like stated before, is just a staking pool. What you do is you come on this website, there are multiple networks, and all you do is make a deposit. Your deposit is gone, but you receive a nice return on your investment in the form of interest. Say, for example, you deposit into this pool, are getting daily earnings of 10.40, which gives you a total return on your investment of 145.60%. Just to give a breakdown of how these projects work is that they have multiple pools. They have 14 days, 21 days, and 28 days. They have the locked vaults, and they also have these vaults, which are the unlocked vaults. Now, the difference between the unlocked and the locked vaults is that on the locked vaults, your withdrawals are locked until the expiration date. Meaning that if you locked away, say, 10 Matic or 10 Phantom tokens, after 14 days is where you are able to claim your ROI. Now, on these vaults, you can make a deposit and you are able to claim your ROI as you please. The great thing about these vaults is that every single day you are seeing your earnings grow and you can claim. Now remember, the whole concept is for you to leave it in for 14 days because that's where you get the max ROI. But we'll dive into a little bit of my strategies and what I do later on into the video. I like multi-chain staker for the purpose of you have multiple chains. There is a Polygon chain, Binance, Avalanche, Phantom, and coming the Harmony chain. Now, one of the things that I do want to make clear is that this is not financial advice. These projects can be super risky, and only invest what you are comfortable losing. We do have a lot of mixed reviews on these projects. Once we put them up on our channels, usually we get a mixed bag of comments. Some people like them, some people don't like them. Remember, these projects are heavily reliant on new money coming in. In other words, whenever you stake your funds, these funds are staked within a contract. People are constantly making withdrawals, so you have to make sure you watch that contract. Also, once that contract is drained, that is the risk that you are taking. You have no other way of withdrawing your funds. There have been many of these projects that honestly have not even lasted past 2-3 months because the contracts get drained. Whales come in, they drain the contracts, or early investors hit their timeline and they drain their contracts. Just to be transparent, when I first did my first platform, which was Matic Staker, I lost money on that. After that, I devised a strategy that has just been working for me. I come in, I only jump into the 14 days pool and I withdraw. But I will get into more details into that shortly. The reason why I am releasing this video now is because the new network that is coming to fruition is the Harmony network. Again, guys, if you get in early on these platforms, you can make a nice return on your investment. We'll also release a follow-up video as soon as the platform releases with the Harmony network, just to show you guys how to stake some funds for all of the newbies that don't really know what I'm talking about. I also have many videos on this particular platform, so if you want to, please just make sure to go through. I'll leave a couple of them in the description below, so you can just click whichever one you want to and get a more in-depth dive. So whenever you stake your funds, at the bottom you will see what is available for withdrawal. You will also see a timer as well. Also, a nice cool thing, like stated before, this platform also has a referral link, so you can always share that with family and friends. Let's connect my wallet. This is my stake balance on the Matic network. Right now I have 2 referrals, and also I can withdraw whenever I want to because this is an unlocked pool. As you can see right here, this is the timeline of the days that I have left. 14 days, and this is unlocked. So if I wanted to right now, I can just make a withdrawal now. Now, simple, say for example, you want to make a deposit of 25 Matic, you will put that, and it will give you your estimated return in 14 days. The 21-day pool, say you want to do 56, you see this amount, or this pool, say you want to do 100, you see this amount. This is what you get in 28 days. Again, remember, the longer the pools are, the higher the risk. The higher the risk, the better the rewards. But that leads me into my strategy. My strategy is simple and straightforward, and it has worked for me, guys. My strategy is always jump into the 14 days pool. Always do it as soon as the network has launched. In other words, as soon as the Harmony pool launches, I will jump right into it and I will stake into that pool. The reason why I always say the 14 days is because you have a higher likelihood of succeeding. My strategy part 2 is I always follow the contract. You have to check the contracts on these platforms every single day. Why? Because the contract is what gives you some sort of indication if it is about to get drained or if it's nice and healthy. So let's just check the contract on the Polygon network. So right now they have over $1.3 million worth of Polygon, 825,000 Polygon stake. So you know this contract is pretty healthy. Again, the Polygon just came out, so I'm not too worried about this one. Now let's check the contract, say for example on the Avalanche. The Avalanche has been out much longer. It was one of the second chains, I believe, that was added here, or the first one. Let's see how this works. Switch network, contract. Boom, here you go. Perfect example. The Avalanche contract has a balance of $315,000 US value in this contract. They have staked 3,000 AVAX. Now, this is super risky. What does this tell me? This tells me that this contract is about to get drained shortly. Again, my strategy is 14 days pool. You can do 21, you can do 28. As long as you're in the unlock, honestly, you can withdraw at any point that you choose to. I personally stick to the 14 days. I take my profits and invest it in other chains or in other platforms. You can decide what you want to do. They also have the locked pools. Those are higher risk. Even if you do the 14 days on a locked pool, there is a good likelihood because in 14 days, a lot of these projects are still around. Generally, I see them fall anywhere between 20 to 26 days and so on. Sometimes they go past 30 days, but it's really rare. And again, it's super risky. So look at this. The AVAX contract, like stated, is low. So whoever is in these AVAX contract, they have to be mindful that, hey, they probably should withdraw shortly because these contracts are probably going to get drained soon. Okay, another cool thing about Multichain Staker is that they do have a Discord. They also have a Telegram. I urge anyone that is interested to make sure to check out their communities. Also, make sure to read the documentation just so you know exactly what you are getting yourself into. Now let's get into the recap of this video. Multichain Staker is a staking pool. They have 14, 21, and 28 days pool. It is a pretty strong platform, and I say that because they actually have been around for quite some time, and they have added multiple chains. Multichain Staker has locked and unlocked vaults. they have up to 600% returns. If you decide you want to go into the 28-day pools, if the contract does stay sustained, you can make up to 600% returns, and that is on a conservative level. Across all chains, as of right now, they do have a combined balance of over 1.5 million. Actually, it might even be close to 2 point something million. Again, the contracts are getting lower and lower as time goes on. They do get smaller and smaller. So just keep that in mind. This is not also per chain. This is across all chains. So this is including Binance, Avalanche, Polygon, and Phantom. Now remember, Harmony is coming, so that number will be much higher. Another great thing is that they do have audits, HazeCrypto audits to be specific, and they are on the Phantom network, Binance network, Polygon network, Avalanche network, and on the Harmony network as well. I will leave the audit in the description below. It is completed, even though it has not been released yet. The audit is complete, which is a good thing. Finally, Multichain Staker is a risky platform. I like this platform. I have made profits in this platform prior. I am going to be withdrawing my Polygon deposits, and also my Phantom deposits were just done. This just came out, I believe, 2 days ago, so I'm waiting some time for that. I will also be investing into the Harmony network, so anyone that is interested, I urge you to make sure you do your own research. And also, if you would like to, you can follow my strategy. My strategy is straight, simple, and to the point. Jump into the 14 days unlock pool. Make sure I put an amount that I can afford to lose. Make sure I follow the contracts like a hawk, and just pretty much withdraw whenever I feel like the contracts are getting too small and they are getting drained. This is Study Crypto, guys. Hopefully you found some value from this video. Thank you, and see you next time.